Well, good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning to some of those folks who are out in Europe or wherever you are right now. Thank you very much for staying up for this call. My name is Chris Swayze, and I am your host and CEO for this fabulous company that I'm about to share with you. And just want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us, because you could have been anywhere and you chose to be here. All right, well, you're in for a treat tonight. Tonight, we're going to share a great opportunity with you, something that's going to help you advance your life financially. And, you know, everybody wants to add a little bit more to their financial life. And we can't all be Justin Bieber, you know, we can't be Jay-Z. And some of you ladies, you can't be Beyonce. But here's what you can do. You can join this fabulous company and earn as much as you would like, and learn along the way how people really do this, because we've got the most amazing time leverage system that's going to help you to achieve success. Folks, my name is Chris Swayze, and my background is taxes. I've been doing personal, business, and corporate taxes for 31 years. Now, well, this is my 31st year. It's pretty crazy and awesome that here I am still doing it. You know why? Because people have to do their taxes. And that's why I chose that profession. Or maybe it chose me. But you know, in the midst of doing taxes, I've always been thinking about ways for my clients to save money, to make more money, to earn money, to live a more fulfilled lifestyle. And that's where Quicksilver Cash was birthed. So tonight, I'm going to introduce you to Quicksilver Cash, which is everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. And folks, Quicksilver Cash came up with a new feeder program called QSC Global. And QSC Global is the tool that's taking us to the next level, taking us to over 22 countries already and growing. The plan is 100 countries this year. So folks, sit right back. Let me tell you this story about Quicksilver Cash. Okay, so there is a secret to our success. Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program, and our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. And from this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. Folks, it is a very duplicable cash flow generator. There's no selling required because we do it for you. Folks, all you have to do is make a couple referrals and you're in business. There's no purchasing quotas. So I'm telling you right now, there's no auto ship. You don't have to buy more to get more. You buy once and that's it. Just a one-time out of pocket. And folks, there's no heavy recruiting requirement. That means if you're a heavy recruiter, keep heavy recruiting. You get rewarded for that. The larger you build your team, the more money you make and more often. But it's not required to do so. Everyone does their part at just referring to. Now, if you do that, everyone can succeed by following the simple blueprint. We're going to highlight the blueprint in a second, but folks, first, let's tell you a little bit more about us. We were founded August the 10th, 2018. Our member base has already grown throughout Canada, the USA, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana, Australia, Mexico, England, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines, Singapore, Jamaica. Folks, we're in St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands. We are in Barbados. We're in Grenada. Folks, we are in Switzerland. Isn't that crazy? That's absolutely awesome. But you know, in Africa, we're also in Pretoria, and we've just joined, well, where are we? South Africa. So Johannesburg has joined us as well. This is phenomenal, folks. You know what? There's 100 countries that we want to get into, maybe 150, but do your part and get these countries on board because we're ready. Okay, Quicksilver Cash is changing lives worldwide. We made one simple promise to you. So our promise is it takes you and two to go through to our top position. Folks, that's all it takes is you and two, and you will be qualified to get to the top. There's other things that have to be done. I'm going to highlight that with you, but that's all teamwork. Folks, the blueprint is very simple because we designed our marketing strategy with you in mind. And there's a simple concept. That's all it is. with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. If you follow our blueprint, folks, you will be successful. Now, getting started is just as simple. Just a one-time $100 USD out of pocket ever, and you're in business forever. Isn't that cool? Let's hear that again. One-time $100 USD out of pocket ever, and you're in business forever. Isn't that cool? All right, so pay attention. Folks, there's two great programs, one small entry amount. And it's a one-time $100 USD that gets you in the first program. And then you cycle 3 times and earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Let's start with program number 1. Let's break it down. $100 USD, no membership fee. For that $100, you will get $2,500 worth of online member services right away. And folks, we'll elaborate on that because that is phenomenal. What are you getting for $100? You are getting $2,500 worth of online member services right away, password protected in your back office, and you can use them as often as you like. Folks, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Okay, I'll tell you about that shortly. Now, you refer 2 friends who will do the same. That means they get started for $100 as well, and they get their $2,500 in member services, and they will refer 2 of their friends as well. Now, folks, it's not you get started and get 2 and then you make a whole bunch of money. It's you get started, get 2, help them get their 2, and work with your team because everybody needs to get 2. Okay, so then you qualify for titanium because you brought 2, and that's our top position. All right, so once you are titanium, it takes about 7 days to get there. If you do things right, you can start collecting $500 USD from the new 8 members that are coming in once you're at the top. You'll cycle out and receive an automatic $100 USD re-entry to do it all again. We pay for your re-entry, so you never pay out of pocket ever again. Now, if you're not already in program 2, your 3rd cycle enters you into program 2. So you'll earn $500 in cycle 1, $500 in cycle 2. In cycle 3, that pays for your program number 2. Pretty cool, right? Now, in program number 2, let's break it down. $400 USD in prepaid gift cards is what you're purchasing, okay? And a $100 lifetime membership. This is all paid for by your 3rd cycle in program number 1. Your 2 referrals from program number 1 will upgrade to qualify you on their 3rd cash out in program number 1. You will now qualify for the top position in program 2, which is also titanium. Now, folks, when you're at the top, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to get there. You will start collecting $1,600 USD as the new 8 members come in, and $400 USD prepaid gift cards. If you're in Canada, you're going to get $500 in prepaid Canadian gift cards. That includes Lowe's, that includes Home Depot, that includes McDonald's, that includes, where else do we have gift cards? Petro-Canada, Metro Food Services, President's Choice. Folks, if you like the Disney cards, if you like Dollarama, anything you like, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, we've got those gift cards. And you'll get an automatic $400 re-entry to do it all again because we pay for that. And folks, you will cycle both programs simultaneously. So once you're in program 2, you will cycle program 2 and program 1. If you're already in program 2, you'll continually cycle program 1, but everyone new that you bring in will join you in program 2 so that you could continually cycle in program 2 as well. Pretty cool, right? Folks, I want you to build strong. Build a strong team. Since our global reach is everywhere online, your leaders can be anywhere on the planet. You heard us talk about Mexico, Singapore. We talked about Germany. Folks, we talked about St. Croix. We talked about Jamaica. You see, there are people everywhere, and it's time for you to build a large organization worldwide because they will see an opportunity for themselves. But folks, if you've watched Jerry Maguire, you know that the most famous line is, "Show me the money." So folks, I'm going to show you the money because right now, everybody wants to get to this position, titanium. The green, that's the only position that pays. So everyone gets started in the silver, 8 positions for sale. Do you know those 8 positions all pay the titanium? So watch how it works. The titanium gets the first and the second as they come in, and it didn't have to be him that brought them in. It could be anybody that brought them in. But when these positions fill, the titanium gets the first and the second. So that's $200. The third position goes to the company. The fourth and the fifth goes to the titanium. So now he's got $400. The sixth goes to the company. The seventh becomes the $500 that the titanium is promised. Okay? What happens with the eighth payment? We use that company money to pay for the titanium's re-entry on his sponsor's success blueprint. He'll come back in at silver again and do the journey once more. Isn't that cool? You'll never take money out of your pocket ever again. Now, this whole process, the silver positions have to fill 3 times for you to make it to titanium, and that's how it works with natural progression. It takes about a week for that to happen if everyone does what they're supposed to do. But folks, I know there's people that want to do this faster. There are people that have actually done it faster. A week? No, people have done it in a day. There are people that have done it in an hour. Folks, you can even do it in 15 minutes. You see, I'll show you how you can do that. Follow me. This is the fastest way to become titanium. So you get started in a silver position. You get a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint. Then you brought in your first referral, silver number 2, the first red, and then you brought in your second one. That took a whole 10 minutes for you to sign up yourself and these 2. And now that's phenomenal. You are qualified. But you know, with you and 2, you're qualified. We promise that. But this success blueprint has 8 positions, and it splits in half. 4 is half. So if you brought in a third one, or if somebody else brought this person in, that filled this side, this half of the blueprint, and now you were the first with 2, date and timestamp, so you go through and become titanium. So the third person came in. If it were you, then that would count as a pending referral for you. So you start collecting. You become titanium. This is cool. So folks, I'll tell you, it's simple. 3 simple steps for you to get to titanium. You and 2, date and timestamp, and 1 more. And you go straight through to titanium. And this is where the fun begins, because then there opens up 8 new silver positions to be filled and to pay you $500 out of the 8 and $100 guaranteed re-entry. Now, folks, this is how the blueprint splits. Take a good look at this. This titanium is here. He's ready to go, but all these silver positions are empty. So now you get excited, you get started, and you brought in 2 with you and 1 more. That's 4. That constitutes a split. So now you've got a split, a brand new titanium, which is you, and then 2 platinums and 4 golds, because everyone moved up, and there's 8 empty silver positions now to be filled for you to start earning $500. What about this titanium? He's already earned 1, 2, 3, because 1 went to the company. He needs 2 more. So he gets excited and starts working with the team, and now he's paid $500. And then he fills the last position. Someone else is promoted to titanium. A new blueprint opens up, and the original titanium goes straight out, cycles through, and comes back in as a silver under his sponsor, wherever his sponsor is. Isn't that cool? Folks, it's phenomenal. We sponsor 2, we create 2 new titaniums every time a success blueprint splits. 1 person gets paid out, 2 get promoted. 8 more comes in on 2 new success blueprints. So that's 16 people altogether coming in because of 1 blueprint split. So it is phenomenal, and it goes on forever. Folks, it's a formula. Once you use a formula and you use it the same every time, you'll get the same results. So how do you cash out? You got started. You came in for $100. This is also part of the formula. You referred 2 people. They were date and time stamped. They got involved. You're now qualified. You're qualified to become titanium. And at titanium, once the 8 positions start filling, even 1 at a time, you will be collecting $500 out of the 8 that comes in, and we'll also pay $100 for your re-entry. Isn't that awesome? Folks, you can do it again and again and again and never take money out of your own pocket. You know, we talked about re-entry. This is a true follow me system. Folks, you will follow your sponsor forever. So every time you cycle through, you come back in under your sponsor, And every time your personal referrals, they cycle through, they will always come back in and requalify you on your subsequent journeys. So nothing you do is in vain. You can sponsor 10, 12, 15, 20 people, and folks, they will always be there for you. Every time they cycle through, they come back in under you. Isn't that phenomenal? I'm telling you, this is great. So take a look at this. When you got started, you brought in 2 and 1 more. So the third one counts as your pending referral. So that on your next journey, that third one is your first referral. So you only need 1 more. What if these guys didn't have their 2 and you got your 2 first? You go straight to titanium again and start collecting another $500. This is phenomenal. Let's do the recap, folks. Attend a briefing online or in person. You are here with us right now. Get started for $100 USD. There's no membership fee at this level. Share the opportunity with at least 2 people and make 2 referrals of $100 USD. Folks, you can help your team do the same because the teamwork makes the dream work. If you help your team, they will cycle through and come back in and help you again. Now become titanium and collect $500 USD plus $100 USD re-entry. That means we're paying for you to come back in. This is really cool so that you can do it again and again. We talked in the beginning about valuable member benefits. This is what we're talking about. When you make your decision to join us today at Quicksilver Cash, you will be given immediate access to over $2,500 in useful online member benefits. And these benefits, folks, they include but are not limited to success videos, learning languages, promo certificates, health and fitness, self-empowerment, cooking and recipes, your very own travel booking engine so you can book flights anywhere, and folks, much, much more. This is the craziest, most awesome thing on the planet because, folks, when you see this page under member benefits, when you log in, you click on any of these icons and they will lead you to other pages with a lot more benefits than you see right here. It's amazing. Get a hold of this. You see, we are that company with a real product that makes a lot of sense. And that's for program number 1. Everybody gets this. Folks, in program number 2, you already have this, but that's the gift cards that we're buying. And you know, at the beginning and at the end of the day, all you ever put out was $100. So immediately, getting started, folks, this is really cool. How to get started? Immediately after you sign up on your sponsor's link, so your sponsor will give you their link, this screen will appear. Folks, the way that you get your payments out, how do you pay? You can pay by email transfer, you can pay by direct deposit, you can pay by Western Union, you can pay by MoneyGram, you can pay by Bitcoin, it's right there on the site. You can also pay by PayPal, just ask us how. Folks, everything is written there on the site on quicksilvercash.com. And yeah, there's other payment methods coming, but we are here to service your need. We do activate you right as you do pay, so there's no waiting, really. This is all phenomenal. We're waiting for it to become automated, folks. Just bear with us. It's coming. We're getting there, okay? There were some challenges, but we're good, okay? And once you get your back office, you can now access everything that we are. You can see how you can build your team. You can see who's in your team. Your genealogy is there. You can see how much money you earned, how much more you need to earn, how many times you've cycled, how many times you can cycle. There's so much there, folks. Get involved today. Tell your sponsor, give me your link. I'm ready to go. Send your payment. We'll activate you right away. And now you can start building an amazing team. And before you know it, you'll be earning $500 over and over again. And that's US dollars, folks. You know, in order for something to change in your life, you have to change something. And if you look forward in life, there's always a change ahead. Something is about to change. If it's the traffic lights, it's going to change. If it's the weather, it's going to change. Folks, if it's your paycheck, it might not change, but we can help you make that change. Because you know what? In order for something to change in your life, you have to change something in your life. Don't let anything or anyone get in your way, because this is your life and you have one chance to live it. Just one chance. So why not do the best you can do, and folks, have the most you can have and do the most for others, because that's what life is about, helping others. Each one teach one, help 2, help 3, help 4, help more. Quicksilver Cash is here for you. Folks, my name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder. Welcome to Quicksilver Cash. Make that decision today because it's for you and your family. And remember, it's only $100 one time out of pocket ever, and you can earn our money over and over and over again. Imagine $500 a week. Imagine $500 every other day. Some people want it every day. Folks, you can reach us at 437-775-CASH or 2274. Quicksilvercash@gmail.com, where you can send your email transfers or your queries, any emails you'd like to send us. And quicksilvercash.com has all the information you need to be a part of Quicksilver Cash. Thank you very much for being here with us tonight, folks. As I said, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us. We've got quite a few people on the call tonight.